Bronson.
Yo. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you once again for tuning in to another episode of the GOW, the Generation Wrestling Podcast. As always, it's yours truly, the franchise, aka the showstopper, better known as the GOW's resident tribal chief. With me, as always, look at my tag team partner, my brother, my family. He is the flyest in the room, Mr. 1, 2, 3. Pin that ass down, okay, Breezy, aka EC's resident Isaac Hayes, King 2 Cold. Bro, what's good?
Man, what's good, man? Is this the Monday night block party, baby? As we are kicking off the 4th of July week with your boys, man, doing what we do best, man. Man, chilling with the people. It's the block party week, man. It's
Yeah.
the holiday week, man. So, we're just going to be kicking back, talking a little bit of this wrestling as we always do, man. Doing our 1-2. Elliot, Daniel, what it do? Man,
Yeah.
to the people, what it do? To the bro, what it do? Hey, man, let's get the party started, man. Let's go.
Hey man, well I gotta. First of all, I'm gonna give credit where credit's due, but I gotta borrow some verbiage from our boy man, the Samoan Werewolf, former U.S. champion, that boy Jacob 5-2. Hey man, to all you other podcasts, you better get in where you fit in. You know why? Because we all gas, no brakes, can't stop, won't stop. Yeet. With that being said, my boy, man, this is an early block party, man. Monday Night Raw came on at 6 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. We are here at the main event right before 8:30 on the East Coast. Keyshawn, what's good, my boy? Hey, man, look, we had a hell of a weekend over in Saudi. Everybody made it back home safe and sound without a scratch. You know what I'm saying? Hell yeah. Hey, dude, early Monday Night Raw, and I will say, we started off the night with a title change. I said, okay. So the Judgment Day, they ended up picking up gold. The New Day, their time is come and gone. Dude, hey. So I'm a little confused because I honestly didn't think the Judgment
Why are
Day.
you confused?
Well, because I didn't think that the Judgment Day were going to win the titles because it seemed like that, they were. Liv already seems like she's gonna be on the outs with Finn and Judgment Day. It already seems like they bring it in, Roxanne and all that. I get that, but it felt like for the longest time they were kind of teasing Finn going solo dolo. So I'm like, well, damn, like if that's still the case, why the Judgment Day over the New Day? I mean, but you don't seem to be as surprised as I am. But with that being said, do you think that was the right call? Do you think like this day today against this team was the right time for the New Day to lose?
Yeah, because it makes sense for the storyline when you think of Liv being out, Roxanne taking her place, and all of them having gold. Dom having gold, they're having gold, the men now having gold. So it's like now we're being this success, and Liv's not a part of it. So when Liv comes back, you build up the jealousy of
Yeah.
of the relationship that's going to be built up between now Dom and Raquel. I'm sorry, not Raquel. Roxanne, because eventually that may end up turning into a thing. So Finn is still on his bullshit. He's just playing the game. He's
And
playing the
you,
game.
you like
But right
you like
now they're all winning. They're all up.
hey, you see how Finn ain't shit where every time it come down to a decision, man, to include Roxanne, and every time Dom like, hey man, I got to check with Liv, and Finn kind of be like, hey man, you ain't got to do all that, man. She ain't here, man. What's up, bro? I mean, what's up? Matter if it make you feel better, I say yes first. All right, go ahead, man. What you thinking? And he get that little evil ass wink. I'm like, bro, Finn, no, you don't bullshit. The crazy part was Raquel was seeing through the shit at first. Now I think she just accepted it because again, like you say, they're enjoying success with or without Liv.
Mm-hmm. And so because of that, now you got now you're gonna have the distinction when it comes to later on. So yeah, we're gonna be good. Earl, what it do, man? He says I am caught up on wrestling, and I must say it's starting to get really hard to watch anymore. My bad. What up, JW? Earl, man, what exactly is getting hard to watch?
Mm-hmm.
That's what I need to know, Earl.
You know what? Yeah, go ahead, man. Go ahead, because we want to talk. We want to talk. We want to understand what's on your mind because there has been a lot of wrestling. And bro, speaking of wrestling, oh my
Mhm.
God, well I'll be damned. A week before, we finally got to mention the evolution on the main card. Wow, whoa. Who would have thunk it, right? So we got the evolution pay per view coming up. Oh man, at this point, man, bro, we just gonna wait and just see on the actual day of who the hell is gonna be there because
I
yeah,
mean, well, so I'm pretty sure Sammy just delivered a power bomb, a rolling power bomb off the top rope. Um, we know we got EO versus Rhea for the women's world title. That's kind of needed to be a kind of bit of a payoff. All right, cool. You know, that's something. It's something.
yeah.
It's a good match. It's two people want to see, so it's something. Um, we know we got the women's battle royal. The winner, we know they get a title shot for the women's championship. So it don't matter what brand they're from. We know now that since Roxanne will team with Raquel, they will face one team of each from each brand in a
Mm-hmm.
fatal four way, which was kind of cool. Okay, interesting to see who those tag teams will be. All right, but um, I think they're building up. If they don't do it by Saturday night's main event, I think they're building up for a triple threat with Valkyria, Bailey, and Becky Lynch for the
Mm-hmm.
triple threat for the Intercontinental Championship. We got that going on. Obviously, you still got Naomi's Money in the Bank.
Yeah.
You still got Tiffany Stratton, um, and whatever that's going to end up being. Jade Cargill has won. She's got her title shot secure for SummerSlam, but you know we don't know what may happen between then.
Right,
You said
right.
Bianca's back, so right now Alexa's there. Man, it's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. There's a lot that can be played with. It's just about how can you make it feel important, not just a throwaway. And that's the one thing that we've been worried about. Is it not just seeming like it's a throwaway and it's just actually them putting something legit together? So, uh, yeah, go ahead, bro.
No, bro. I was letting you cook. You know what I'm saying? I was sitting here taking in information. No, because I guess as you say, you know, when you say it out loud, you know, you are right. There is a lot, and to be fair, even though it is next week, we still got, like you say, we still have Raw. We next week we still got SmackDown this week. We got NXT this week. Then we still got 3 more shows next week. Well, include Saturday night's main event before we even get to Evolution. So altogether, we got about at least another 7, 8 shows worth of programming across all 3 brands. So you know, we got time. We got time. Dude, speaking of time, I see it's been a common thing within the last 6 to 8 months, really, for the last few years, but really more so now with specific people. Brand loyalty and allegiance does not matter when there's a major story on the line. I say that to say, of course, we had Gunther. He came out. He was talking shit about Goldberg. Out comes Mr. Money in the Bank 2025, Seth freaking Rollins. Then, of course, man, after that, we had CM Punk who came out. But then, of course, we got LA Knight, who's been really associated with SmackDown the last years and a half, 2 years. He came over, he did his thing. Of course, we had Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker. They've been showing up on SmackDown before the whole Saudi PLE just took place. So, man, let me ask you this right now. Uh, it seems like the rosters as a whole are a little more concrete with SmackDown and Raw. And it seems like there's only the major stories that kind of overlap both shows. Now, the issue in the past with WWE has been you just had people just going over willy nilly, just all over the damn place. Now it seems a little bit more controlled in a way. Are you okay with certain storylines crossing over to multiple brands, even though there's supposed to be a so called hard split?
Yes, and my reason for saying yes is because instead of you using someone you could be building to build up, using someone new that's not really doing anything, but someone that people probably want to see out there more, you're
Yeah.
using someone else from a different show like that. So that's my whole thing of it for the LA Knight aspect. But I get it. It stems from Money in the Bank. So that's the only reason why I'm not tripping about it is because I know it stems from Money in the Bank.
Right.
They cost him, because they tried to screw him, so he screwed them out of the King of the Ring tournament. Then they screwed him out of it. So it was a back and forth thing. All right, cool. We all knew it had to come ahead eventually with him and Seth.
Right.
We didn't get him and Seth yet, so this is their way of kind of finishing that off. So I don't have a problem with that, if that's what they do. But right now, they got Penta. They trying to, they right now they got him in the scene with Sami. He's in the main event. He's in the tag team match. He's going up against Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed. Is this good for him? Cool. Do part of me would rather see him and his brother kind of be the tag team? Sure. Because I know Lucha Bros. So yeah, sure. Definitely would want to see it. But seeing him as a solo guy, I'm good with it. You see somebody different, but will we see anybody else? That it is. I don't want it to get stagnant on just a few people. Like I feel like you got way more people that you can do more with. At least just give them some time. Let them see what they can and can't do. I don't know, but they're the professionals. They know better than me.
No, bro, absolutely, 100%. Bro, Earl says the problem for him is the in ring ain't up to par. Storylines are rushed. Pay per
Mhm.
views are almost like weekly shows. Promos are hit and miss. Still too many commercials and too many finishing moves being kicked out of. So those are all his gripes on why the product currently is hard to watch. With that being said, I can tell you right now, the storylines are what they are. I will say I do feel like there's too many fucking pay-per-views. And that's something that you and I we talked about in the past where we like, bro, it's like, God damn, you can't build proper storylines because you're just trying to get from one pay-per-view to the next. And then sometimes in the middle of big pay-per-views, you got little random shit like the Saudi shows in the middle. So
And you got
and
to build them up to something because you got to do something big for them.
yeah, and then he talked about the finishing moves being kicked out of. Dude, you and I, we've had this conversation a million times. The spears and super kicks, and just moves that back in the day you would not see getting kicked out of. Everybody wasn't getting the DDT back in the day. Everybody wasn't giving the super kick back in the day, bruh. I still have yet, a move that motherfucker stayed away from. You see everybody in mama doing Canadian destroyers. Ain't nobody doing tombstone power drivers. Undertaker will light your
Yeah, they
ass
are.
up.
Yeah, they are.
Who? Who?
Oh yeah, they doing the power driver. Hell,
But not the tombstone like version of it
yeah,
though.
yeah, the
Who?
tombstone version. Yeah. Only thing they ain't doing is crossing the arms and doing the damn rolling back of the eyes. That's the only thing they ain't doing. That's the only thing they ain't doing.
Hey, okay,
That's
okay,
the only thing they ain't doing.
okay. Hey, you said the minute they start sticking their tongue out and rolling their eyes, Undertaker sending the cease and desist.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Other than that, they ain't saying shit. They doing it. There people out there doing it. I haven't seen it.
Big Boy says, "Happy early fourth." If I don't see y'all, man, happy early fourth, brother. The LCJ, bro, he said he not rocking with LA Knight. He says he is solid in ring talent, but just doesn't have the it factor. Not must see, not interesting enough for me. What are your thoughts on LA Knight, man? Because I know you kind of been back and forth on LA Knight.
I mean, I said LA Knight was gonna be what I said LA Knight was gonna be. I
Mm-hmm.
think he'll be a major player as far as the mid card scene, and I think he'll be a guy that'll be in the kind of picture. But I'm not sure if they'll pull the trigger on him to
Yeah,
be the world champion. Like I fear he'll be in the conversation. He'll face some of the top guys because he runs his mouth enough for people to want to hear him. So and he can back himself up in the ring. So it's like, will they ever pull the trigger on him? Is the bigger question.
yeah.
But he's where I said he would be, mid card. But in the mix, he'll be in the mix when there's something for him, and when not, he'll go do something on the side.
He also says you have an almost 50-year-old CM Punk, which is crazy. I didn't realize that Cena is actually older than Punk. But you got an almost 50-year-old CM Punk kicking out of 3 attitude adjustments. What does that do for the younger talent?
Well, you, the fans, the people who watch this, okay, because mind you, you know, all of these opinions and everything that's being said, these are your thoughts. So we're just relaying what you've been saying. But we've been asking these questions as Bron Breakker just delivered a hell of a spear on Sami and broke damn
Yeah,
near 2 more ribs. Um, what does it do for the younger talent? It does nothing. But that's why I'm asking the question: why not bring someone else up and bring
yeah,
them a part of the story instead of bringing someone else from the other show? Like
right.
I understand why they're doing it, but at the same time, I feel like you could have brought somebody else, man. So damn, that boy Pence about to get oh shit, bow. Yep. We had to get into it real quick. But that's the only thing. Keyshawn said he wouldn't mind seeing LA Knight win the World Heavyweight Championship. That would probably be the title for him, but I don't know if they're gonna pull the trigger on him to get it. He's got the popularity, but he doesn't have that over facting like Jey Uso, who's now coming out and the people are going banana crazy. Like LA Knight, people go crazy for him, but they don't go banana crazy for him.
And it's crazy because you just spoke. You said Jey Uso, and here go Jey Uso ass right now.
Mm-hmm.
Let me ask you this though, because again, even though Jey Uso doesn't have a title and he's not currently in that title picture, he's still technically in the main event, being main event Jey. Dude, hey, I know we feel how we feel about the booking of Jey, right? But does Jey have another world title run or WWE title run in his future?
Yeah, because his character allows it.
Okay. I wish we would have kind of seen a little bit more of this viciousness though while he was in. See, that seems to be a common thing. We always see the viciousness after somebody loses the belt, never while they the actual champion. Like this right here, Jey just out here just whooping ass. This is what I needed to see. I could buy into this version facing Gunther, not the motherfucker that choked Gunther out in 5 seconds.
I'm about to say this is the version we was getting before the title shot.
Exactly. My boy, like he been doing some push-ups.
Hey, you're gonna be out here with no shirt on, man. You gotta bulk up a little bit. Especially when you're going up against Bron Breakers and Gunthers and Bronson Reeds, man. You gotta do a little something.
He said you gotta meet up a little bit.
Just a little bit. Just do a little toning, some toning, little muscle building, nothing crazy.
Hey.
Don't go sticking yourself in the butt and nothing. You ain't gotta do no shit like that.
Hey, what was the episode of My Wife Begins with Terry Crews? Euro step.
You gotta go do some Euro steps. That's what it is. You gotta go do some Euro stepping, man. You know what I'm saying? Get your quads in there and your traps and all that up and do all that up, man. You know what I'm saying? You gotta go do that Euro stepping. That's what you gotta go do.
My boy did 10 different movements to say one.
Man.
Hey, Big Boy says no Oscar tonight. I was afraid of that. I didn't even realize we sure did get our crazy one, man. We sure did get Oscar tonight. Hey, yo, I don't know. Have you been seeing those fan videos? Dude, hey, them fans was disrespectful as fuck to Jey, dude. Like, yo, hey, hey, I understand where they were at. So she had to play it cute. But I'm like, bruh, hey, sometimes, man, just ignorance is just motherfucker.
Ignorance is a motherfucker, man, but it just goes to show you, man, that sometimes, man, you gotta do what's best.
Yeah.
And sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah.
And that's always gonna be a distinction that people will have a hard time dealing with.
Mm-hmm.
So we know what we wanted, but we know what had to be done.
Right.
And there's a purpose. And it's on. That's why I say I'm not looking for Jade to be a great wrestler. I just need her to be a good worker.
Yeah.
I just need her to be really good in that ring and know how to work that ring. I just want her to get it down so she can shut them people up and do what she need to do. But I say let her go heel.
That's what I'm saying.
Heel, man.
That's what I'm saying.
She needs to go heel. She can't be the Bianca can be the face, that everyone loves. She can do that. She can be that she can be sassy and do that. That's not Jade. Jade ain't that. Jade is that. I need that bitch. Mm-hmm. I need that bitch. Mm-hmm. Y'all know what I mean. It ain't like y'all ain't never heard it before. Because if you watch AEW, you watch her promos, you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. Yeah. I need that bitch. That's who I need. And until I get her, man, that's why I was kind of like almost hoping she kind of, she kind of just did the stuff on her own. I don't know. And she was just wanted to get out. She wanted to get away from Bianca and just kind of did something on her own with Naomi. I don't know. I kind of almost wanted to be Jade to be healed, but it couldn't be that way. It had to be one or the other two. So it is, but it did great for Naomi. It's did great for Naomi, so I'm not mad about that. But Jay's got to go heel, man. I don't know when, but I don't know if she's going to be able to make it over as a face long term.
You know why I think that? Because you have too many credible in ring talent that are already faces. So it's like you need to lean into that heel, right? Like everybody, all right, people think you can't wrestle. Okay, cool. People think you suck. All right, cool. People think you only got to where you at because of how you look. Boom, 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 boom. All right, cool. Let's play into that. Dude, some of the greatest, and I'm not necessarily talking about in ring, but some of the greatest wrestlers have leaned in to the things that people said about them. And once they stop trying to like go against the grain, it's like, all right, hey, what Eminem say? I am everything you say I am. Because if I wasn't, then why would you say I am? Jay need to go in, bro. She needed to go in on that shit. Okay. All right, this how y'all feel? All right, cool. I try to be positive. I try to shake hands, kiss babies. All right, fuck me, fuck you too. Fuck you. And guess what? And I'm gonna beat all your faves, and I'm gonna keep tripping, and I'm gonna keep fucking up on the roll ups, and I'm gonna still get the win. I'm gonna still get these titles, bitch. What's up? What's up? What's up? Yeah, yeah. And I'm gonna cut a 2-second promo and still win. And I'm gonna still be on the posters, bitch. Tell CM Punk it didn't take me 14 years for an ice cream bar, motherfucker.
Something, man. Something got to change. Like
Yeah,
something got to change where
yeah,
it works in her favor, and you gotta let her. You kind of gotta let her because her being the face and just the gullible be nah, man. No, man. You gotta let her be like y'all did Nia Jax.
yeah.
Let Nia kind of just really be the beast that she needed to be. And you
Mhm.
got to do that with Jade. You're going to have to do that with Jade. At
And
some point, you're going to have to do that with Jade.
and with her being the face, or with anybody being the face, really, you kind of have to you. And this is why being a face is such a tricky situation if you're not a great in-ring talent or a serviceable in-ring talent. Because to be a face, you got to kind of play by the rules. So you kind of have to do everything like the right way. Whereas you a heel, okay, if you fuck up or you do some shit, you can kind of play in it. You can kind of play off that. You know what I'm saying? Oh, okay, I'm not the greatest, wrestler. I could use cheating tactics and I can have people help me. Right now, as a face, you kind of on an island by yourself. And without Bianca or anybody else kind of there, kind of as like your crutch, everything you do is strictly on you, and everybody zoomed in on that. And like Joe, like the LCJ said, Oscar should have won, but like you say, for storyline purposes. But we got to put some respect on Oscar name too, because she can't keep going out here taking L's. You know what I'm saying? Not like that.
Well,
She
she
needed,
didn't take L's, man. She came back and she won every match leading up to it. So that's why, what I'm saying, she literally just got back
yeah,
from
yeah,
injury.
yeah,
And as soon as she get back, bam, she won a match to qualify. Then she won another match. Now she get to go face Jade. She had a
yeah,
good match, or she did as good as she could in the match, rather. And all right, take a little break. We don't want to overrun you. You wrestle back to back. You travel. Get yourself right. You know what I'm saying? Especially with the travel. Get yourself right. We'll see you next week. So I
yeah,
ain't mad that she didn't show up. We'll see you next week. Cool. You know what I'm saying? Come back. Hey, ain't nobody ready for Oscar. And then we go from there. I'm not mad at it. Like again, because she won a couple of matches. So she came back and she won. So it's like and she ain't just beat nobody, she beat somebody. So it
mm-hmm.
wasn't like, well, like she, she just didn't do nothing. She did something. It was meaningful for what it was. But the match in itself, when I'm finished, but the match itself, could have. I don't know, man. You just Oscar can be a heel or a face
Yeah,
when you're good enough in the ring, and that works well for someone like her. So for Jade, one side really works best for her, like, and that's kind of just being that, just kind of just being that diva, that like
yeah,
that. But it's got to be on the heel side. Like I think you can have other people uh be the face for a while and let them rock out and do what they do. I ain't gonna lie, man. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna say this.
Oh.
And I want the people to hear it out. I don't want nobody to totally dismiss it. Just give it a little thought.
Okay.
What if you turn Jade heel and you pair her up with Charlotte Flair?
Okay, but let
Let
me
it
ask.
simmer. Let it simmer. Let it simmer. I want the people to let it simmer. I
But let
want
me.
you to let it simmer
But no,
before
no,
you.
I don't know. No, I'm not disagreeing on it because I'm entertaining the idea. Here's the thing: is Charlotte down to play ball? Because it can work. But Charlotte is Charlotte, bro. Like we tried the whole
Charlotte is
tag team.
Charlotte. Charlotte is Charlotte, and you can make a teacher and student kind of storyline out of
Okay.
it.
Okay.
Okay, but it can also be because you got to think about it now, man. With the addition of the women's mid card championship, it's not like they couldn't dominate as a tag team or they couldn't dominate as a solo act, but they're together.
Right.
So if you got Jade going out there and winning the United States Championship, proving her worth, and then you got Charlotte winning the women, and kind of just they in that battle, but it's kind of like I'm gonna help you understand this game a little bit better because
Yeah.
I see the raw. I could see it on a level of Charlotte would do it to benefit herself,
Yeah.
but also there'd be some game for Jade to learn. But it
Okay.
would be on Jade to keep up.
Okay.
That's the thing. And this
Okay.
ain't just Charlotte's just out here giving charity.
Yeah.
Nah, I'll take you along, but
Yeah.
you got to keep up.
Okay.
Can you keep up? You really
Okay.
want this? Can you
Yeah.
really want to do it? So it's more on that level of could and because I think there's a I'm not gonna lie, man. I wouldn't mind if either her or Natalia, boy, they take Jade and put some toolish to her, man. I really wish this would happen. I don't know why it ain't happening that way, but boy, I would really feel comfortable with it. I would really, really, really like it. I
You
would
know what's
really, really
crazy?
like it.
You just said a name, and I'm liking it because this is a name that we haven't seen on WWE television in quite a while in the
She's
ring.
been on TV. She's with the Alpha Academy now.
I'm talking about like in that major storyline on her own.
Who, Natalia?
Natalia been out here slapping bitches, beating bitches up the last couple months. She been fucking hoes up on the indies. Hey, you get Natty who's sick of the bullshit. She tired. She tired. Look, Natty on her last run, her last leg. You go ahead. You see Jade out here popping. Hey, young blood, and let me holler at you. Do the same thing Charlotte was gonna do, but see Natty, bro, Natty been there, done that, bro. And I think this will allow,
Yes.
Natty to showcase her, you know what I'm saying, her bad bitch side, her I fuck a bitch upside. Like Jay could be the perfect reason for Natty to kind of go out and be the Natty we want to see that we've been seeing on the indies. But at the same time, Natty could also give Jay that game. Because you already know, man, Natty and Jay to probably be training outside of what we see on TV, you know, in the Hard Dungeon and shit. Like Natty could put Jade ass through the ringer, bro.
Yeah. What up, Penelope? Earl, not necessarily as a tag team. It's not a tag team. It's more of just
Mentorship.
it's a mentorship, but it's not out of pettiness or anything, man. It's just it's just some boss bitch shit.
Yeah.
That's I don't know how else to say it other than it's like it's just Charlotte recognizing what Jade could be, but also Charlotte being Charlotte, using Jade for her advantage while also taking her along the way. That's all. Something like that, where then you can build up that. Okay, you know what? I just soaked up what I need to, and not only that, but I recognize game, and not only do I recognize game, but I think I'm better than you. And then we get a Charlotte and versus Jade 1-on-1. And I just think with the with the physique of both of those type of women. I think you can get a really good physical match where the women can be physical and do the things that you wouldn't think they could do, but also give you some good in-ring shit too. So I'm projecting a lot of positivity and high hopes in a lot of things, but let me be honest and fair. There's nothing in the works. Okay, I know I said a lot. There's nothing in the works that says this is going to happen. So I don't want people to, I just it was hypothetical. It was a throw it out there. What if this coulda, woulda, shoulda? That's all. Nothing more than that. But we just really feel like Jay, with the heat she's been taking, because it has been a while. But we.
Hey, if I was Jay, you know what I would have said?
Nah, don't even say it. Don't even say it. Don't even say it. Don't even say it. Whatever it was, don't even say it. You can tell me off the air, but don't even say it live. We don't even need to hear it. We don't need to hear that at all, man. Jade is a mid-career at her absolute best, but if you want to team Jade up with anybody, tag her with Nia. I mean, you can do Nia, but I don't know if that will work. I feel like someone like Charlotte would be different because Charlotte would say some real shit, and it would hit a little different because she's Charlotte. It ain't like it ain't like Charlotte would say something to you, and it's like, but damn, she ain't wrong.
Yeah.
I mean, shit. She done won all the championships. She's I mean, she's Charlotte. Shit. Even if you don't particularly like Charlotte, you can't knock that she ain't and she can't do. So it's like shit. What up, Clive? So it's like shit. Why not? All right, little tough love, and it's tough love. Take that, man. Whatever. Keep it pushing. You grown ass woman. You want to be at the best. This is one of the best. This is one of the best. She telling you to keep up. Keep up.
And it's crazy when you mention Charlotte, because Charlotte is somebody who's pretty much for the majority of her career been a heel. And even when she came back, she tried to come back as a face, and the fans absolutely shit on her. So Charlotte is kind of like, well, rephrase, Jade is kind of in that Charlotte situation to where it's like the company trying to put you as a face. They trying to put the spotlight on you as a good guy, but the people just don't give a fuck. And now that I think about it, Charlotte makes a lot of sense because, bro, there's been times in Charlotte's career, bro, where she's literally not done shit wrong. She going out, she's trying to do the big baby face saves. She cut a baby face promo. She's trying to congratulate and shout out the crowd, and the crowd just absolutely pissing on her. It's like, so if anybody knows what it's like to try to win over the approval of the fans the right way, quote unquote, Charlotte is the one. I would say that. She's done a lot of bullshit, but she's also tried to.
And she will show her, like, man, don't sweat them. This is what you do. Whoop, 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 whoop. But it's on Jay to figure it out and to get it down. So if it don't work, and that's on her, then hey,
it
ain't nothing else. We all that can be done has been done. It is what it is. What's up, Pops? What's up, Clive?
What up, Pop?
But man, the people are people in the night. But yeah, but I we gonna figure out what that is later, man. But bro, as far as evolution though, as far as the rest of the card, like I said, we'll figure out. We'll probably get some more news between tomorrow with NXT. Pretty sure they'll announce something. Because I believe actually the women have announced something. I believe Jada Parker's facing Fallon for the Hanley. I'm sorry, Hanley. For the NXT Women's Championship at Evolution. So I think NXT already got a title match for the women's pay-per-view. Now, if there's another match, I'm not sure what the other match is, but I believe, Jada Parker, because I remember her cutting a promo, so I think she's already got a match for the pay-per-view. So she's going to be there. So NXT's got something, but I'm pretty sure they'll probably announce something else, and then we'll get to SmackDown, and then next week or in a week or so, it'll be time for the pay-per-view.
Am I hearing Miss Parker? Miss Parker,
yeah, man. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Hey,
It could be that time.
Hey, they get a whole lot of yeet from the franchise, man. All right, there we go.
Hey,
There
man,
we go.
it could happen. It could happen. Jade is a great heel. I mean, she is a great heel, but we gotta see what they do with her. But we're gonna figure out what they do with that. But bro,
Yeah,
other than that, what did Jade just didn't have it Saturday? I don't know if she's ever gonna be it. Earl is giving up on Jade. He ain't got nothing. Y'all think Roman returning that Saturday night main event? He might return. I don't know. He might return because if he's going to be at SummerSlam, why not return then just to set forth something for that from Friday or whatever.
right.
Especially if it's Seth trying to cash in the Money in the Bank, why not come out and screw him?
Hey, somebody said that Seth Rollins because I just remember he cost Roman before Roman dipped out. He cost Punk. Somebody said Seth Rollins got a generational ass whooping coming between Roman and CM Punk, which is like, okay, if you mean to tell me that Roman and Punk gonna team up to whoop Seth Rollins' ass, give it to me. Give it to me.
I mean, nah, don't get that
Or a
twisted.
triple threat, maybe.
No, y'all reaching. I don't need a Roman Reigns and CM Punk tag team match. What I need that for?
I mean, I ain't say we need it. I'm just saying,
I was so I don't should keep that shit. I don't need that shit.
My boy's at a lost for words.
I don't need that shit. I man for real. I'm dead ass serious. I don't need Roman Reigns and CM Punk team for what?
Yeah,
For what,
yeah.
man? I don't need everybody swapping teams every 5 seconds just to team up. Man, get up, man. The hell no, get over that. Get over, no, I ain't hearing that.
Hey, what Hogan say? Doesn't work for me, brother.
Right? Man, no, because that's yeah, yeah, that really don't work for me. No, they gonna fight. Let them fight. Let them beef. Let them get at it. I don't need you. I don't need Roman Reigns and CM Punk teaming together. Man, boo, boo,
He
boo,
said, "You suck."
boo, man, boo.
Oh
Something
man,
next. Do something else, please. Oh my God, I don't need to see them. Do something else.
he said, "No, thank you."
No, thank you.
Oh
Clive
man.
says Goldberg may lose. Clive, let me tell you something. Goldberg may lose. Goldberg better fuck lose. Okay, the match better not go more than 5 minutes, and Gunther better whoop his ass. Period. Period. Or somebody better come out and interfere and send his
Hey,
ass
but
home.
Goldberg been talking big shit, bro.
Man,
Hey,
'cause that's what he do.
Goldberg been talking.
That's what the fuck he do. Y'all, yeah, that's what he do. This ain't Vince in charge. Triple H better not let go, bro. He better not. You better not. You better not. You buried Kevin. Kevin ain't been champion in almost 9 years. You buried the Fiend. I don't want to hear that shit. You better not. You better not fucking give Goldberg that fucking title. I ain't playing games. Man. Look, bro. I on some real shit, bro. You might be doing some Raw and SmackDown reviews by yourself for a while. I swear to God, man, Goldberg come back, and I don't care if someone came out and I don't care. He bet not win this match.
Well, here's the good thing. WWE historically does not book their talent to win in their hometown. So, with this being in Atlanta and the Goldberg's quote unquote last match, if they go by WWE rules, Goldberg should lose. But should is being the operative word.
Man, the three WWE 3 spear minute go. Man, look here, dude. I
Uh,
don't. First of all, I don't need to see him and Roman. I know that was supposed to be the main event at a WrestleMania when COVID hit, but we didn't get it. But I'm glad we didn't get it. I was okay with that. I didn't care for it then. I don't care for it now. Um, yeah, man, no. he
I
no,
mean,
he just can't win.
here's where the booking is so ass to me.
What's that?
How do you explain to me that Jay Uso, out of all people, was able to submit Gunther, but then Gunther goes and destroys Goldberg, who made his career on destroying people? Like that just doesn't make
Goldberg
sense
is
to me,
old. He better destroy Goldberg. That's
bro.
my point. No. I understand Goldberg's got old man strength. Bump this ain't Goldberg from 20 years ago. I don't want to hear that shit. He better whoop his ass. He better whoop his ass. Period. What's up,
Hey,
Aladdin? He
what's up?
better whoop his ass. Goldberg better take this L and take his ass on back home and back to him. And man, deuces, bro. Thank you for
So,
coming.
so, so let me ask you
Deuces.
this. Let me ask you this. So if it wasn't Gunther that had the title, if this was Jay Uso that had the title right now, could you see Goldberg with the possibility of winning?
I would, yeah.
Exactly. My point exactly. This booking.
No. The only reason I say that like that is because I would have no faith in Jay. Jay ain't got the repertoire or the moveset to beat a Goldberg.
But he beat Gunther with a submission. When the fuck has Jay ever won with a
We
submission,
are
bro?
no. We already questioned that. We already questioned that. We already put in our complaint on how he beat Gunther. But that's the thing we already had the conversation about. I said as a character, Jay Uso is main event level. As an in-ring performer, he is mid. And when I say mid, he does not have a lot that offers to what he does other than what we've seen him do as a tag team wrestler.
Yeah.
Jay doesn't really do too much than what he did as a tag team. So that's the only difference for me. So when I think of a Goldberg versus Gunther, sure, because I know Gunther has more to offer in his attack to Goldberg than Jay does. If this is Jay versus Goldberg, yes, Goldberg's gonna beat his ass because Jay ain't got enough shit. Jay gonna need luck. Super kicks, Samoa drop. You gonna man, Goldberg he gonna wipe all that shit off, spear his ass, and that's 1, 2, 3, and it's over.
But you know what's
That's
crazy?
all I'm saying
And he
about
still
that.
got more moves than Goldberg.
And he do, but the moves he got ain't enough to take out that old ass man. That's why I need an assassin. I need a goon. Okay, I need a goon. That's why his name is Gunther. I need a goon to take his ass out and send him on home in his last match. There's nothing there. No, 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 not
Hey,
gonna see
bro.
anything like no. It's a
Hey,
wrap. It's a wrap.
not Sting being retired for almost 2 years again at this point. Goldberg coming back winning titles against Gunther.
Man, dude, oh my god. At least Sting stayed in the tag team division, okay?
Yeah.
Sting stayed in the tag team division. He didn't wrestle singles matches when he was in AEW. He wrestled tag team matches. That's why he retired as a tag team champion and left. No, okay? We didn't have a problem with that. He was in a match where he didn't have to wrestle a lot. You know what? That worked for him. Somebody needs to tell Goldberg ass that shit. No. I know I'm kind of being over, but I want it to be known how serious that I am about this. Again, if this was Jay, I would not feel comfortable about Gold. Unless Seth was to come down, that would be my hope. I would be praying that Seth would come down and cash in and take the title before Goldberg would. That would be my hope and prayer. I would beg into the wrestling gods, please let the Monday Night Messiah cash in this briefcase because man, he about to kill Jay. But it's not Jay, it's Gunther. So I'm good with the goon.
You know what I see happening? I see Seth Rollins coming out, causing a distraction on Gunther, Goldberg hitting the spear. 1, 2, 3. Seth Rollins come in, curve stomp Goldberg, take the title. There you go. There you go. Celebrate at the top of the ramp. Goldberg in the ring, looking up at the stars. 1, 2, 3. Once all the pyro and everything done, Goldberg.
And Rikishi gonna flip his wig. Rikishi gonna flip.
I like how the common thing with WWE booking now is What would Rikishi go say?
Rikishi go flip his shit. Rikishi go flip this shit. Y'all had my son lose just for this bullshit. Hey man, I can see it now. Man. Rikishi go flip it. But bro, hold on, man, because the people coming in, man. He said, Champ says, man, I know it's in Georgia, but I think you will hear some boos if they don't censor them and pipe in cheers if Goldberg wins the title. No, I think some people will be okay with it. It's just I don't want to see it happen. Over the years, I take a wrestling sabbatical. I avoid watching it, talking about it, and consuming it. The last time was sometime in 2022, lasted a few months, and if Goldberg wins, I'm taking a longer break. See, I told you, man. Nobody wants this. Penelope, once again, Goldberg is better than The Undertaker. I will debate you on that, Penelope. I will fight you and debate you on that one. I'm not even gonna lie. I think we got Roman and Goldberg at Elimination Chamber. Oh yeah. Even then, I don't even want to do that no more. Let's see. My issue earlier says Gunther. My issue with Gunther stumping Goldfish is it's gonna suck when someone like Penta pins him for the win. Okay, yeah. I feel you on that, Earl. You and this Goldfish. Man, Keyshawn says, man, they should have let Goldberg beat Cena and let Goldberg retire with the undisputed title. Nah. Then Goldberg is gonna go after Seth. I mean, okay, that could happen that way. He could go after Seth, but man, no, you didn't know because Bron Breakker is gonna be in his way. So it's gonna be the battle of the spears. He's gonna take the worst spear that he's ever taken, and then he's gonna retire. And that's it. Joe says Goldberg isn't even better than Gilbert. For my money, Gilbert is way more entertaining and talented. Man, wow. I want to say they're about the same age. Shit.
And height.
Right. Goldberg and John Cena retirement tour. See, I don't need a Goldberg retirement tour. Bruh, just one match. Bam. All right, you done. You got yours. Saturday Night Main Event. That's it. All right, man. We see you. Appreciate you. Thank you for all you done. Go home. Thank you. It's a wrap. We don't need to see you 6 months from now, a year from now. You good. We don't need to see you. Because in a minute, you ain't going to be able to kick no more. You're going to throw your hip out, and then that's going to be it. You ain't even going to be able to make it to the match. Your hip going to be gone. That's going to be the end of that.
I agree.
So, I'm good with that.
Oh, man. Well, bro, look, we gave the people almost an hour. We gave y'all 50 minutes here on this Monday night, and it still ain't even 9 o'clock yet.
I don't know what it's about to be. Goldberg's son signed with WWE.
He did not. He said that
he is not coming in like his daddy.
He did already said WWE is his backup plan. He wants to try to make it to the league first, and if that doesn't work, he will try out for WWE. But he already said
you're not your father's child. You are not coming in. Oh, I'm Goldberg's son, so I'm about to come in and just spirit. No, you're not. No, you're not getting that, sir. No, sir. We're not doing that. That made sense for then because of the style and just what it was for when he arrived, because there was nothing like him. Yeah. You're not just gonna walk in and just do what he did, because even what he did, the extravagant, the exaggeration on some of those wins and the numbers of how many matches that alone by itself is
they can't decide the motherfucker is 100 or 181 and 0.
Oh man, look, I was trying to find well, damn, how many dark matches was he having to where he became 100? Now when they got to like maybe 100, I could have saw that. I actually could have saw the 100, because it's like, all right, this was going on for a minute. I don't see how he not like 50 or something though, because they were keeping up with it. Like as he was, because they counted back, when he first started, because it really wasn't nothing at first. But then when they realized, hey, he's just kind of been coming out destroying people, they were keeping up with the number. And then somewhere they stopped posting the number, and then all of a sudden they came back. Oh my God, 150. Wait, what? 150? What?
You
Wait.
say where these extra 50
Oh.
matches come from?
I could have sworn because the minute he started winning championships, he stopped wrestling so much. So wait a minute, where the hell did this 150 come from? But whatever that number was, I don't know, whatever, But he had the most matches undefeated, I think. Which I don't think that's possible because Andre the Giant was undefeated for years. So I don't think. Well, but Andre the
Hey,
Giant did. Andre the Giant didn't wrestle. But Andre the Giant didn't wrestle as much
yeah.
as Goldberg, so he could have beat that number. I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna let y'all deal with that number. But for me, yeah, yeah.
Well, that's just like with Flair. Is it 16 or is it 20? It depends on who you ask.
Octagon Junior. He probably going to NXT. Look, they're not going to bring all those AAA people. Look, you got enough. You got enough luchador people on the main roster, and you're barely doing enough with them. Hell, you didn't kick some of them off the main roster and sent them to NXT. I don't even know. You got Penta, and you barely doing enough with him. You ain't got room for nobody else. You just brought Ray Phoenix up. What you finna do with him? You still got Santos. What you doing with him? You still got Andrade. What you doing with him? Like you still got a few people. You kind of we're man, bro. Like good lord. It's Mexicans. This is a hot, sweaty party, man. I'm just saying. Bro, but that's what is that's pretty much all you got around now. So look, we gonna see. We gonna see. We gonna see what it turns out to. But Penelope says Benoit will put Goldberg to sleep.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, oh shit. But we got to see that. He'll probably just go to NXT. I think it would be better for him to go to NXT. On the pay-per-view side than the main roster. Have a personal main roster, which plus you still got TNA got that workout for him too.
That's true. That's true. Damn, I forgot about TNA just that quick. But no, absolutely. But bro, man, dude.
I mean, we're still the
Yeah. But bro, dude, man, look, Monday night, we had the Monday night block party. SmackDown is going back to 2 hours officially on Friday. We still got Wednesday night, you know what I'm saying? The Wednesday night block
this
party.
Friday.
Yeah, this Friday, go back to 2 hours.
Oh, Friday night block.
This Friday, Friday night block party is back. Friday night, we back in the full effect, baby. Yes, sir. That's right. 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time is when it come on. We gonna come on around 9:30ish. You know what I'm saying? Whatever that main event come on. And we gonna come on, man. We gonna chop it with the folk, man. We're gonna talk with the folk on the Friday night.
All right, man. All right, man.
Yes, sir.
And we can work with man. We can do that. We can do that, man. So we back on for the Friday night. I bet. Y'all here first. Y'all here first. No excuse. We be back. We Friday night. 2 hours. They listen. We back.
Yeah. But man, bruh, as always, first of all, before I even give it an outro, shout out to everybody that tuned in, tapped in, that came in to chop it with the GOW tonight. We appreciate it because we definitely came on at a different time because Raw came on at a different time. So thank y'all for stopping by. Bro, couldn't do the show without you as always, my boy. Thank you. And again, man, to the GOW Nation, baby. Hey, man, July will mark 6 years officially of the Generation Wrestling podcast. So we gonna do something. I think July 19th is the anniversary of the GOW. So me and bro, huh?
I thought it'd be starting
Nah,
yourself.
we came in July 19th, 2019.
Okay.
No. We good. I was counting on my fingers before I said something.
I do that.
Hey.
I got
If
you.
it's under 10, if it's under 10, I'm in for the win.
I got you. I got you. See, yeah. Big Boy says, man, they're taping SmackDown tonight. Well, whatever. It's 2 hours. Hey, we don't care. Hey, man, look, as long as it ain't 3 hours, okay? It's not 3 hours. Yeah. That we're not tripping. We're not coming on at 11 o'clock at night. No, we gonna get in early. We're gonna have a good time, and everybody gonna enjoy themselves. Juneteenth, July 10th. Oh, you stupid. Stupid. I had to remember. What the hell you talking about? July 10th. Yeah, leave me alone. But yeah, man, we coming back Friday, man, like my man said. So we'll see y'all Wednesday. Like it was a big shout out to everybody coming in. So yeah, we'll see y'all Wednesday. We'll see y'all Friday, and then we gonna do what it do, man.
Yes, sir. With that being said, you heard it, man. We'll see y'all when we see you. Peace.